What's going on? Surprise, streaming. This might be a short stream, just so people know. At the most, it's gonna be an hour long. But baby's sleeping. I was like, screw it, I'll do a short stream. Might do a longer one later tonight, we'll see, but I was like, we got time right now, so we're gonna do it. To it. Hope everyone's doing well today. Let me ping cord here, and then we'll get to the hunt, the main hunt we're doing here. Which I'm excited for. Hopefully we get something before the baby wakes up, but who knows? I think we'll just do this Goomy hunt for a little bit, though. I'm excited for that. Royson, Strings, welcome on in. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are hunting for another shalpha Goomy. I have one so far, but of course we like another one. And this one's pretty fun, so I actually enjoy this a lot. So we're gonna do this. But everyone's doing well. I don't really have a... Right now I've got my turbo doing the A button, but I am holding down on the controller. I'm doing good, Royce. I'm doing good. I saw Carly and Razzie doing this hunt yesterday, and I was like, hold on. I want to do this. This is a pretty good hunt, because you won't lose your shiny Goomy if you see there's an alpha. You won't lose your shiny Goomy if you get it, because there's not enough Pokemon that spawn in the area that you'd lose shinies. So, this is a pretty good AFK hunt. I don't know, it might be faster to like time or fast travel, but this guarantees that it stays raining for longer, which is really good because we need that status, or we need that weather condition to keep the Goomies up. So this is probably the best way to hunt it, honestly. I'm doing good, Royson. Hope you're doing well. You probably could just fast travel a ton to the sewers. Is that any better? I don't know if this is any faster. I don't see the shiny though. Oh, it's Roy Sheen. No, totally correct me. Don't hate that. Feel free to correct me all you want. I don't mind it. I'm often wrong. It's okay. That's a little annoying that like I can't just hit the start and like turbo the fast travel. Come on now. RCS 64, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Here, let me turn off the turbo here. It's not raining. Cool. I'm gonna put something in here real quick. Let's do a poll. We love polls. Cool. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good time. I think this one's fun. I do like being able to turbo my A button. I think that's the only thing I really like. I kind of am sad that I probably could figure macros out with this controller. It has an option to, but it's a pain in the butt to set it up. This controller only works with a certain update for the Switch 2. Mr. Wolf, welcome on in. And if I don't have that update, okay, let me put it this way. There was an update that came up for my controller that lets it work with the Switch 2. Cool. If I want to modify the software on the controller at all, it, for some reason right now, doesn't work unless you revert it back to the previous update where it doesn't work on the Switch 2. So anytime I want to change software on this thing, I have to roll back the update, then set up the software, then update it again, and then it works. Oh, Mr. Wolf, thanks for the latte. Heck yeah, 600 trolls. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a bunch. I wish I could see those. All I get is a little chat notification. I wish there's a way I could, like, other than, like, leaving it up on my phone. I wish there's a way I could see that. That'd be cool. Yeah, Archer's sleeping right now, so we'll either... At the most, we'll probably stream for an hour, though. I don't see us streaming longer than that. But if he happens to wake up, like, I mean, like if he wakes up in 10 minutes, we're done. So we'll see how long we stream for. But this will be a quick one. Hope you guys are doing well though. This will be like, I don't know if I'll stream later today. After I get him to bed, I might. Depends on how I'm feeling. Emily's like going to the Jonas Brothers concert tonight, so give her props there, I guess. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Anything crazy happened? Like I said, we already have one shalpha gumi, so I know this works. So we got lucky, but you know, I'll take it all the same. Sometimes the baby monitor just craps out. Roshin, my favorite Pokemon is Piplup. Or Empoleon, but like, you know, by extension Piplup. I like Prinplup too, honestly. But Empoleon is my favorite. And then Piplup is like, obviously, like the close second, or I don't know. I love the whole line. I think Piplup's cute. I'm a big Gen 4 enjoyer. Gen 4 gotta be one of the best generations in Pokemon. I don't even know if I have a shiny in the sewers. If I did, it's gone. Because I went to the labs. I did a bit of an AFK hunt in the labs, and that's a hunt and a half. That hunt is fun. Setting up the labs is crazy, though. Like, being able to AFK most of the spawns in the labs is wild. Your favorite's Darmanitan? Ooh, cool. So you like the regular Darmanitan? The Galarian Darmanitan's pretty sick, too. That one, I wish would get a Mega. Darmanitan deserves one, honestly. That's one of those Pokemon I feel like people don't really think much about until it's like, you know, there. I keep tweaking my microphone. Let me know if you guys think I'm too quiet or anything, or too loud, or if anything comes across weird on audio. Just let me know. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome on in. You're not a fan of Galarian Pokemon in general? Interesting. Just like the Galarian variants, or do you mean like all of Galar? I think it's funny sometimes when that Gumi is like... Alpha Gumi doesn't really fit on the dock very well. So sometimes it's like positioned weird. This is also a good way to get shiny Magikarp too. You'll definitely get a shiny Magikarp pretty quickly doing this. I always end up with 2. Just land at home city, so all the Vegas Madness is over. Oh, dang, Shawnee, just go back. Dash, what's going on? Dash, it's weird because when I'm on YouTube comments, it's like all ats and stuff. Emil, welcome on in. You just met Ivor? Nice. Dash, is it your birthday today? Or it might be someone who has a PFP that looks a lot like yours. How's it going, Emil? You get any more shalphas? It is your birthday, guys. Everyone wish Dash a happy birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Dash. You're trying for Shalpha Dragonite, you said, right? Good luck. Wish I could go back. Just go back, Shawnee. Who's stopping you? Society is stopping you, Shawnee. And are we just gonna let society do that? We are. There's an argument. We are. We're letting them walk all over us. I liked and subbed and you are just walking in a door. Yeah. Have you ever? Do you know what shiny Pokemon are? I think that's where I have to start this whole explanation. You find where Dratini's are at? Nice. I don't have anything shiny around us yet. That Magikarp I think has been shiny. This one I don't think I just didn't do anything to the last time it's on there. I'll shoot for something. No, that's not good. We might lose the rain. We might have to re-up on the rain here. In case you're wondering what we're doing here. You need to find where Dratini's at? Every restaurant, Dash. On top of every restaurant, there is a Dratini. The one I like to hunt is the one that spawns. In case you haven't seen it, I'll show you. The one that I like to hunt and that a lot of people like to hunt is on top of... there's a restaurant right here, Luau. There's a Dratini that spawns over here. So what you do is you get on the building up here, I think it is, this one. There's like some scaffolding you can find near it. But then you get on top, I think, of this building, and you can run back and forth, and it spawns the Dratini in and out. It's pretty cool. It's that building or a building like that. Wow, that's a lot of meal. That's awesome. You got Noibat, Slowbro, Salamence, Kakuna, and Clauncher. That's awesome. Congratulations. I've gotten most of those. You probably did a lot of Area 18 resets. You got lucky on the Noibat. That's sick. Shalpha Noibat's awesome. And then you probably did...
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up,
thank
the
you,
worst show on television.
Prim, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Just came through. And then you done bench resets on 18. And you did bench resets on, I don't know, the area where Slowbro spawns in at. It's 11, I think. That's awesome. I like, just from the list, I know exactly what you were doing. I think that's so fun. I love that. Natasha, what's going on? Welcome on in. Yeah, this is shiny hunting in 2025. This is how you do it. If you don't know what shiny Pokemon are rare. You only normally get a 1 in 4,000 some odd chance of getting one. Every time I go in and out the door, I get 2 checks on Goomy pretty much, because there's another spawn we can't see. Like, yeah, we're looking at the dock one right now, but there is another one off screen you can't see. And if the weather changes, we don't have to worry about losing the shiny. It will still be there. We just have to get to rain again. So, I tested that. I was like, you know what? I had like a regular shiny Goomy spawn at one point, and I was like, I want to see if I lose this thing. And I didn't, so it ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I can show you the Dratini hunt if you want. It's a pretty cool hunt. I need a Shalpha Dratini still, so I still need the whole line Shalpha. But yeah, we're working on it. We're doing pretty good though. I will say we are pretty solid on Shalphas. I think I almost have a full box of Shalphas. Oh, hold on. Not all of these are Shalphas. Actually, yeah, not all of these are Shalphas. Just that one. The rest of these are Shalphas though. So we're doing pretty good. And then I got a Shalpha Arbok in the labs today. So I got a Shalpha Arbok and a Shalpha Goomy, which is pretty sick. I think everything else over here is not alpha though. Or no, this is the alpha Goomy. Here we go. These are all just regular shinies though. Just your typical run-of-the-mill regular shinies. Boring. Just kidding. They're still sick though. I love this method. I think it's so cool. Oh my god. I can't drop them all. Just autofill into the next box. Unreal. The most overrated Pokemon, like, honestly, I think Charizard is cool. Okay, first off, Charizard is cool. So to say it's overrated, I think is kind of like, I don't know, dismissive. Or you're just trying to be different. So I like Charizard. Can I show you where on the map again? Sure. You know what? I'll even show you. Well, once it stops raining, I'll show you, I guess, exactly how to get over there. But there's like a roof you can get on top of, like around here in this area. If you fast travel to 8, you can find it. It's like over here where my cursor is, pretty much. There's like scaffolding along this building right here, I'm pretty sure. Archer might be waking up. I thought he might go right back to sleep. I don't know, he's waking up. He might go back to sleep though. He's pretty tired. We might be done. It's a pretty quick stream. Good luck on Goomy. You get on the top of this building and there's like a fence you can run back and forth. And as you run back and forth along this building, it despawns and respawns in the Dratini that's on top of this restaurant over here. So you just keep an eye on that restaurant and you go back and forth and eventually it becomes shiny. At least I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. I'm almost positive. It's either on top of this building over here where the restaurant is, which I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, or it's along these buildings and it's like over here. Oh, we haven't even done the Dratini hunt yet. He might go back to sleep. This is what he did earlier. Or he cried for a bit when I put him in the crib and then he fell asleep. Because I think he's just tired. Poor little guy. He's got a big play date. I'm going over to our friend's house. And they have a kid, so I was trying to get him some sleep before that, but I think he only slept like, well, maybe an hour. I think I put him to bed around like 10:45, 10:50-ish. So maybe he got an hour's worth of sleep in, but I feel like he could have gotten more. He might go right back to sleep, though. Sometimes you just gotta let a kid cry it out. He's fine. I fed him right before we went to bed. His diaper should be mostly fresh. He's pooped twice today. This kid has gotten tons of poop out of him already, so I don't think it's his diaper or anything. I think he's just tired. He needs to go back to sleep. So we haven't got anything shiny over there yet. Can't even give me longer than a 20-minute stream, but come on. I was hoping we could hit at least half an hour before he'd wake up. Hello, Galooper. Hello. This might be a stream where I just try to hold baby the whole time. It's hard to do that though. I could hairband this. Oh, hold on. He's laying down. He might go right back to sleep. Hold on. We might be good. Give him a minute. We might be okay. He's crying, but he's fine. He's laying down again though, so he might fall back asleep. Hope you're doing well, Galooper. Thanks for coming on in. This might be a little bit of a shorter stream than I thought it would be. I was hoping maybe we get at least half. And of course, my internet popped out, and we're back in. Gotta love OBS. OBS is great. I don't know if you can hear him crying. It's on the other side of the microphone. You probably can. Dorian, what's going on? I don't think you guys can hear him. I think he might go back to sleep though. He's like laying down. Can't have anything with this kid. I was hoping I get more sleep out of this kid. He's only slept like 40 some odd minutes. But he is not in a good mood. I feel like sometimes I'm seeing a shiny Pidgey, but maybe I'm not. Just go back to sleep. You need to be sleeping. You're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff here in a minute. And if you don't get any sleep now, you definitely ain't get any sleep later. That's for sure. Not until we get home. You're gonna be having too much fun. A dad and a gamer is hard. Oh, he's getting back up. He's not gonna go to sleep. That might be it. Oh, Alpha Sliggoo would be sick. Because I got Goomy. If I can get both of them separately, that'd be sick. Like 2 Shalpha Goomies is, of course, just as fine, but a Shalpha Sliggoo is like perfect. I think this little dude needs Crazy Bars too. Like, I don't even know why he's crying. Just because he's bored. He's fed. He had a pouch of what did we give him today? I gave him like beets and something else. He's pooped twice, changed his diaper twice already today. He had a big poop and then an even bigger poop. Or a messier poop, I should say. But a poop nonetheless. And we've played a bunch. Stair Method 2.0, pretty much my toy post. Welcome on in. We do have to like have the turbo on though, that's the only thing. I need to hurry and best to this game soon. You do, Sir Dorian. Yes, Lord Dorian, you must best this game. Oh, poor kid. It looks like it's gonna be daytime any second now, huh? According to the timer up on the top left here. This is probably better than fast traveling, just because I think it stops the clock a little bit. Corix, what's going on? Might be a shorter stream than we thought. This kid is not happy. I don't know, he hasn't even really slept a whole lot. He's gonna be so tired later, I know he is. What's the easiest way to grind battles? Do you have a turbo controller? If the answer is no, then the easiest way is just to do the Royale, in my opinion, honestly. You could probably do battles faster than in the Royale than in like a restaurant. But if you have turbo, I would recommend just doing them AF. Okay, well here's the thing. I honestly think you should do most of the battles on your own time. Because I do think the battle system is fun. So I think you should do at least like 700-800 battles. And then the rest if you're tapping out there, I think that's fair. He might have gone back to sleep. Hold on. Guys, shh. Sometimes you just gotta let him cry it out. Oh, nope. He's awake still. Just go back to sleep. You're tired. I know you are. This kid, man. Anything? Which makes sense. We haven't done like a whole bunch. You only have 316 battles? Oh no. We'll keep it going, you know. Dragonite, Adamant, max EVs in attack and speed, and extreme speed. With normal gem. A Dragonite with normal gem and extreme speed is probably like the best machine you can slap people in the face with. I don't know how many other Pokemon have extreme speed. I'm doing good, Corks. Hope you're doing well. If there's a Pokemon that's like a normal type with extreme speed and a pretty decent attack stat, that might be better. But Dragonite is a pseudo legendary, so. But Dragonite is like your best way to do it fast. He did fall back asleep, I think. That or he's just accepted fate, but I think he might have fallen back asleep. It looks like he's in a sitting position. I can hear him a little bit, but I think he's just fighting asleep. Normally, you know, even if in the stopping stream I wouldn't care, but I know he's gonna need to sleep because, like I said, I'm going over to our friend's place after this, and he needs rest. My friend has a daughter who's like 17 months old, so if he's gonna keep up with her, he's gotta get some sleep before we head over there. Am I crazy? Is that Pidgey not shiny? It's not, is it? This one? Where is it? I think I know my shinies, and I think that Pidgey's shiny, but I could be wrong. No, it's not there that time. Okay, so that was a normal Pidgey. Color me surprised, I guess. Color me surprised. I'll have to see. If he like wakes up again, we'll have to call it there for sure. I hope everyone's doing well though. Thanks for everyone that stopped in and said hi real quick. If you're lurking, good luck getting shinies today. Good luck. I don't know if I'll set up an AFK while I'm at my friend's house. I might. I don't know. Which one should I? Which area should I bench reset, guys? You guys got any? I've already done like everything in 18 pretty much, except for like Noibat, and I still need a Shalpha Fennekin. Razzie, thanks for lurking. Big thanks to Razzie and Carly for showing me this hunt. I think it's cool. I'm sure you guys found it from somewhere else, or I don't know, maybe you guys scienced it on your own, but I had no idea this was a thing you could do. I think it's pretty sick. It's like perfect. This is like one of the more perfect hunts because you can see at least one of the spawns every time. During we're trying to get Shalpha Gumi. Every time we go in and out the door, it resets the Gumi spawns out here. And there's 2 Gumis that spawn out here. So. What's the Lamau for? What'd I say? What did I say? Yeah, their match curve spawn back in? No. It's weird how time works in this game. I don't understand it. Alpha Audino, good luck. I'm not sure if there is a fixed Audino spawn somewhere. Is there? Like, the restaurants have Dratini. The Pokemon centers should have Audino. I love them, but I don't know if they do or not. You could also, I don't know how, I think the Gumi are more likely to be alpha than the Magikarp are. So I don't know if you could get Shalpha Magikarp doing this, but Pokefan, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he really did fall back asleep. Good for him. Sometimes you should let him cry out a little bit. My wife, Emily. I don't know why I said my wife if you guys don't know Emily. Emily would have grabbed him like 2 minutes of him crying. Sometimes you just gotta let a kid cry out. Let him get out their emotions. I know he's crying because he's tired. He's gonna go back to sleep. And now he's sleeping again, so we're good. So mad at the Jays for losing fair. As you should. See, sometimes you get stuff on that spawn over there and you just don't see it, but it does spawn in. Pretty sick. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything in the sewers that is shiny right now. There's possible something in there. Thanks for your hard work. Oh, thank you, Corks. I appreciate that. So yeah, we'll see how it all works out here. Hopefully everything checks out here. Where is it? The other one spawn? To the left. And sometimes it's farther away, but I think it still spawns like usually right there. But then there's like a further spawn where it can spawn sometimes. Do I like anime? I do, but I haven't really watched one seriously in a minute. The only manga I'm keeping up with right now is Chainsaw Man. That's it. I was keeping up with Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's done now. I was keeping up with One Punch Man as well, but I don't have any hopes that it'll ever be animated very well. I used to love One Punch Man, and now I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know if I ever want to really waste my. I mean, the comic is incredibly well drawn. Don't get me wrong. But... All right, are we losing nighttime? We might be losing the rain here in a second. So that's fine. I don't know if you saw it there, Dorian. The hunt might have been way farther away. But it's out there. I'm getting Crunchyroll. Are there enough anime that you'd be interested in watching, Dorian, or are you just like feeling the itch? Oh, and I was keeping up with Day to Day, and I stopped. I don't know why. But Chainsaw Man, I have been keeping up with. Chainsaw Man has been good recently. The last couple of chapters have been like, we're truly getting to the end of the second arc here, and I don't know if it's gonna be the end of the comic or not, but I want to watch a few. Nice, that's awesome. Oh yeah, Dorian, you read Chainsaw Man, don't you? It's been good, hasn't it? You only have Netflix Canada? Only Netflix Canada? I don't know if that's better than Netflix America. It might be. It probably is. Okay, that Pidgey is shiny. It just keeps moving. It has to, right? Why am I crazy? Like, now it's over there. Isn't that weird, though? Hold on. I'm gonna check that. That Pidgey is shiny, but it keeps moving. I know. This next chapter you're telling me. Yeah, it's a shiny Pidgey. That's what I'm saying, Dorian. I think he will. He's been... Every chapter so far has been good. The man is, like, doing such a good job. My poor sucks. I don't have Naruto 4th grade Ninja War. Dang, that sucks. Well, I don't know if it sucks or not. I've never watched Naruto. I mean, I have watched Naruto, but like, I don't know, stuff that was on like Toonami or Cartoon Network or whatever, you know what I mean? I haven't really watched like a whole lot of it, I'll be honest. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is probably like one of the best, in my opinion, it's one of the best mangas ever written. People were calling it mid for a second, and I was like, yeah, because he's like setting stuff up, guys. Let him cook. Like when the second arc started, a lot of people kind of, I think, fell off of reading it because the first arc was so good. I was like, you guys got to let the story, he's got to build it first. Let him build the setting a bit more. and then he'll cook. And he's cooking. I was worried for a minute, but they made a connection to this other manga. I know, they technically did. You think he did that on purpose? Isn't that so funny? I think that's so funny. That, well, we kind of figured that was going to happen, I guess, right? Because it's such a fun idea to mess with, you know? Like, of course, that was, like, where this was going to go at some point during the story, because, like, come on, you know? I don't want to say what's going on in this story right now, but, like, you kind of had to figure this was going to happen eventually. Because it's such a fun concept to mess around with. But, yeah, I saw a post that mentioned the Fire Punch, and I was like, he's done it. He's actually done it. So cleanly dropped in, that's what I mean. Like, they did a really good job with that. A fake baby for school and so loud. Real babies are allowed, too. So that checks out. I think more schools, I don't know if a lot of schools do the fake baby thing, but I think lots of schools should do the fake baby thing. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be like that guy, but I'm going to be that guy for a little bit. I don't think kids should be having kids. I mean, you can make it work. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that do. But, I'm just saying. The fake one is $800. Oh my god. Well, don't break it. Don't break a real baby. Don't break the fake baby. That's an expensive baby. Well, actually pretty cheap. Or are you gonna get it for him? Go ahead. If you want to get that for him, go right ahead. All right, do you have a Sam's Club membership? Well, I don't know if Chicago, because at Sam's Club I can get it for $50 if it's still there. I don't know if it's on sale anywhere else or whatever. I don't think I'll go to that class. It's parenting. I think it's well, you're too young probably. Don't tell me your age, but I'm sure you're too young to like know whether or not you want kids in your future. But I don't know. It's probably an interesting class. Some of you, when I was a kid, I would think it's boring. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's that bad a class to take. Heck yeah, happy poop. Thank you for the happy poop. Hope you're doing good, bud. Archer was awake for a minute, and then he fell right back asleep. I need him to take a longer nap because we're going over to a friend's house here soon, and they have a 17-month-old. And so I'm trying to get him some rest before he goes over to play with her and have some fun, so. But he ate and everything, so he shouldn't be, I don't think he'll be hungry or anything when he's over there. I have stuff prepared if he is, but we'll see how it goes here. I think I'll just keep doing this until either the day-night cycle kicks in, or until his Gumi is shiny. The other one could be shiny for all I know. If it spawns far enough away, we won't hear the jingle or anything, believe it or not, because it can spawn pretty far away. What's weird is this Pidgey. I know this Pidgey, I don't know, maybe I'm dumb. I would like 2 kids, but I will not do the parenting class. That's what parents are for teaching. Well, sometimes. Okay, that's kind of morbid, I guess. I don't know if I'll say that, but I'm just saying it's probably not a bad idea. I had a thought. I had a very intrusive thought just now, but yeah. I feel like one of those Pidgeys is shiny up there. I guess I'm just crazy. Pachuco, you know what my intrusive thought was. Oh man. Yeah, everyone's doing well. I actually think this is a pretty cool hunt just because you can see whether or not the Gumi's shiny every time. Very much like a reset hunt. Sometimes with like bench resets and stuff, you're just like, you're not sure. The teleport hunts, you know, when you're trying to get Beldum shiny or whatever, you don't know if you're, you know, the one you're looking for is shiny or not. But this is nice because you'll see it. So that's why I'm here. Exactly. That's why everyone's here. Actually, I don't know. My mental health's been pretty good recently. I've been very, I've been happy. Not to like shove it in anyone's face or anything. I hope you guys are happy. Yeah, I hope you guys get to a place where you're happy too, though. And I hope I can help you get there. At least by being goofy. You know what I mean? I hope my role is the piano man. Will we get the shiny? Who knows? So it's the best Pokemon for cuteness? Oh, the cutest Pokemon. That's a good question. Honestly, Gumi's pretty cute. What's up there? You seem to like the water. What the I do? Actually, water type is my favorite type, actually, believe it or not. So, you'd be correct. A lot of the baby Pokemon are super cute. I like Cleffa. Cleffa's really cute. Togepi. You know what? Togepi. I'm going to say if we're going by pure cuteness, Togepi is the cutest Pokemon. There you go. Water is good. It keeps you alive. GTA 6 getting delayed again is funny. I knew it was going to happen. I'm sure I've said it in a stream or two. I was like, yeah, who cares about the due date? Because it's just going to get pushed back again. And guess what? It is. So then why do you drink water? Because it keeps me alive. I figured it was going to get delayed again. I don't know. Everyone was like super excited about their release date, and I was like, yeah, we'll see. It already getting delayed is kind of wild to me, because we're still like, what was it, 6 months out from the release date, right? It's kind of crazy that Gumi spawns all the way over there, but it is fun. Don't ask where the water bottle comes from. Okay. My water bottle? It's getting the 1-year treatment, hopefully. It's like the Silk Song. Yeah. Oh. Wait, do they have a new release date for it, or are they just pushing it back without saying anything? I haven't looked into it at all, because more of the... Oh, really? They pushed it back to November, really? November 19th. That's like a really good... I think part of it, why it's pushed back, right, is there's like two... I don't know, I've always noticed there's like 2 big times where games come out. They try to have a bunch of good games come out, like around fall, close to like the holidays, you know, so kids can ask for stuff for Christmas or whatever. And then I always feel like end of spring is another big time for games. I don't know why. Right before summertime. Because, oh, summer break. That makes sense. I just answered my own question pretty quickly there. He's waking back up. He's not crying immediately, though. So he's probably gotten some good rest. Or is he going to go back to sleep? I don't know what he's doing right now. But I think he's ready to wake up. Which means we're probably wrapping this up. So we did get, you know, another 20 minutes there. But he slept, so that's really good. But if he wants to wake up now, that's alright. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting a shiny today, but that's okay. The door to the sewers seems crazy. That's how this works? You just go in and out? We gotta see if this Pidgey's shiny, though. It keeps moving. That doesn't make sense. The content loops. I'm hoping it's all worth it at the end. You know? I'm hoping GTA 6 pops off. It coming out in November, though. I don't think it'll conflict with any like major Pokemon releases, though. So I think I am leaving, unfortunately. I said I'm starting to actually wake up this time. He's not like crying as much as he did the last time he woke up, so I think he's actually got some decent rest. Or he's going right back to sleep. I don't know. Hard to tell. When he sleeps, he keeps his butt stuck in the air. It's funny. I think he did go back to sleep. Just he woke up for a second. You should come to Canada. There's a lot of streamers and stuff that I know that are in Canada, for sure. I have to go check this Pidgey, man. I'm probably gonna lose it in the day-night cycle things here in a second. It is shiny. But its spawn moves every time. So you're telling me it is a shiny Pidgey? You made fun of Nick IRL. I could, true. That's interesting. I'm glad I'm not crazy. I knew it was shiny. But the spot it's in moves. It moves every time. That's weird. I thought when shinies were shinies, they didn't move like that. I mean, I guess technically if that's the same spawn, or if that's considered the same spawn, then, you know. That's interesting, though. You could make fun of Nick IRL. I could. It's true. A interesting concept for sure. Yeah, he literally more makes it. I don't know, how many more checks can I get in with the day-night cycle changing? Part of why we do the door, not fast travel, is because I think when you go through the door like this, you technically have way more like time. And we really want to extend that when it comes to a hunt like this, because we need it to be raining for as long as possible. So I think this is better than fast traveling as like an active hunt, but I could be wrong.
Ooh-wee. Thanks for being a member.
Emil, thanks for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Emil. You have given like so much to the community, and I hope you understand that it does not go unseen. I really do appreciate all of the support you give, not just to me, but to a bunch of people. Okay, so you knocked it out of the park, by the way. You hit some incredible snipes. You got Miss Jamie B, you got Slugger Forces, you got Rishia, you got Terra, you got Sleeping Snorlax, you got Telmar, you got Kakarot, you got Nabil, which is incredible. You got EMA, and you got Crazy Chris. Heck yeah, dodge, sadly. That's alright, Pokefan. Maybe someday. Thank you so much, Emil. I really do appreciate it a bunch. Man, we can really push this out. Like, we're literally in the middle of it changing from night to day. And we are just, like, saying, screw it. Like, the timer is like, it's going to be nighttime. But we've extended it out so far, the game is like, well, I don't know. I think I'm stopping the cutscene. Can you give me ZA, please? I have Switch 1. Pokefan, don't beg on the internet. It's gross. No, don't beg in real life, but also don't beg on the internet. Well, the Pidgey thing is interesting, because I always figured that when a Pokemon spawns shiny, that it stays in the same spot it was in. But they move, I guess, depending on how the spawn works. More you know, I guess. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't really think it means anything, but it's interesting, to say the least. Betting on the internet is giga cringe. Oh, begging. So is betting, though. Alright, it's not raining anymore. Now we have to get to... If you can get to rain during daytime, it's perfect. Oh, it's still raining. We're set. Okay, hold up. We still got some rain. But yeah, if you can get to rain during the daytime, it's perfect. Rain nighttime is fine, but like the nighttime cycle is half as long as the daytime cycle, so it's the only thing. So let me think. He's got an outfit. I think he needs a pouch of food. I had to put a bottle or two in there. I didn't clean any of his bottles, but he's got a good amount. So I'll just fill one or two with water, and then when I get home later, I'll clean all the bottles anyway. Emily's working right now. She's getting stuff done. Oh, you go fall back asleep. Oh, I do have to actually wake him up here in a second anyway, so. But he's gotten almost 2 hours of sleeping, so that's good. No, I wish. So far, the only way you can change the weather is by benching. That's the only way to do anything in this game, which kind of sucks. Is there a Pokemon that spawns near here? That, like, could be shiny? Do you guys know? There's an NK. It'd be like in this room, maybe? I don't know how far out the spawns extend in this part of the sewer. They can't change the weather, Jackie. I love that. That scene is so good. That's like such a tell on like Kelso's whole character and everything. It's so funny. Can't change the weather, Jackie. Oh man, such a good song. I love that line. Yeah, GTA 6 getting pushed back is. I'm surprised it's all the way in November, but like I said, I think that's just like a marketing thing. Like they probably don't need it to be all the way to November, but they're like, yeah, you know, these are the windows we have for marketing. So I bet you that's part of the reason why it's all the way in November. But that gives us time to play like Pokopia. That gives us time to play a bunch of stuff. So. You think they're so worried about the online part? Oh, for GTA, maybe. It's probably that. If I were them, though, I would just do like they did GTA 5. Because I don't think GTA 5 had online right away, did it? Or maybe it did, but I don't think it did. So they just release GTA 6 and then work on the online thing. And then release it when it's done. Yeah. Because of how much I spent on it. And watching all the GTA Kids crowd will be very funny. I'm worried it's going to be expensive. My only worry is that GTA 6 will be a lot, and if it is, it's not Pokemon, man. I don't know if it makes any sense. Like, I'm excited for GTA 6, but like, if it's gonna be like $90, we don't know how much it's gonna be yet. But if it ends up being like 90, $100 or whatever, I'm not, no thanks. 80 maybe. 80's cutting it though. This game is worth the money to me. This game was at least. Shiny Gumi! Okay, so now you see it works. It's not shalpha. But there you go. Shiny Gumi. Bosh. So there you go, in case you're wondering if this hunt works. I mean, the Pidgey obviously is a good tell too, but Gumi's a pretty, like, friendly spawn too. I don't think I'll ever get angry at throwing balls at it. Well, the Alpha will. The Pidgey shine. Trying to make the Pidgey pop off there. Get in there. I'm about to knock it out. We don't need it. Oh, look. Oh. I didn't mean to put him in the boat. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I don't have enough Mega Energy, though. Oh, man. I wish I did. That would have been perfect. But yeah, this Gumi over here can also be shiny. So your Shalpha could be over here, too, just so you know. Dude, that Starmie was chilling in the boat. That's so funny. Alright, well, you can see it can be shiny. I think I'm probably going to wrap up stream, though. Poor boy couldn't get out. Yeah, he's trying to. Ahoy, he stopped me. But yeah, there you go, guys. Shiny Gumi. We didn't get Shalpha. We wanted Shalpha Gumi, but that's okay. I don't know if any of these are close enough to spawn in while you're doing this. I would assume yes, but I don't. Honestly, I don't know how the spawns work down here. I think they're a little bit closer. If it's anything like the Lysander Labs, I would assume this stuff doesn't spawn in until like you walk far enough away in here. The thing is though, I don't see any spawns when I do that though. Like, yeah, they don't spawn in until you walk down here. Well, it is what it is, I guess. So when you're doing this hunt, you're only hunting the stuff out here. That's probably a good thing, though, because it means you're less likely to override a shiny out here. Like I said, I have no idea if these Magikarp can be alpha. Let's figure that out real quick. I'm going to assume if they have the chance, it's a very small chance. It's like it's the basic, like, what is it, 1% chance that it could be alpha. There's a lot of spawns, too, that have, like, a 20% chance, it feels like. Like, I didn't... Someone science the Goomy one? Was it Nick or somebody that scienced this Goomy spawn and found out that it was, like, 20%? I have no idea. But yeah, that Goomy does spawn close enough that it does spawn in, so... Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's far. But I think it's the same, like, spawn. Kind of like how this Pidgey keeps moving. So it's not like you could get, like, 3 Goomy spawning here. But you do get 2 guaranteed ones. And they have a pretty good chance of being alpha, I think, so... I think it's more than the 1%. Alright. Well, I think I'll do it. Let me run through Area 8 real quick. Just because we're here. Probably a teeny bit. I was like, you know, I'll just check the camera real quick. I would love that shiny. Shiny camera is really good. One of those. Yeah, I was Dash looking for the Dratini. Carly taught me how to do this. You just go down these stairs, and then it's... Ooh. Never mind. There's scaffolding somewhere around here. I think it's over here, actually. Yeah, it's a scaffolding. But you just climb up to the top of the scaffolding over here. I saw this... Technically, Austin John Play showed me how to do this one, but... Carly was the one that... helped me, like, consistently get over here. See, there's Dragonair already. That's pretty cool. But you run up here. I was wrong about where... I don't know where the restaurant's at. I am. So the spawn's over here, actually. I was wrong. I thought it was over here. It's over here. What you do is you just run back and forth. Definitely Geoc never actually changed either, by the way. When you do this up here, you're only doing this for Dratini. That is it. When you run this far, despawns, run back, respawns. Just do that a bunch. I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think it's the restaurant because the restaurant's too far away for you to like get over there from a Rotom double jump, but you can Rotom double jump here, so. Hillary Bottom Clinton. Alright, well I think that's gonna be that, guys. That's why I'm gonna show you guys how to get up here to do the Dratini spawns real quick. Dash, here it is. I teleport to zone 8. And then you run around here. And then you go down these stairs and there's a scaffolding right here. And you get up here and the Dratini spawns up here. So there'll always be like a Dratini that spawns, and sometimes it's alpha. From what I understand, there are no fixed alpha Dratini spawns, so this is your best bet. You haven't unlocked zone 8 yet? Oh, well. If you're trying to do all this... Okay, I will say, too, you're only getting 1 Dratini check every time you do this. So if you want to go for doing this without Charm, I'd say go for it, but just know it's going to be grueling. This is where zone 8 is. It's Juan Plaza, or Juane, or I don't know how you say that. But this is where it is on the grand scheme of the map. Okay, one. This piece of pie right here, north of the Saison Canal. Run over here. Over here. And hey, I think you have to run all the way to the back and then run back forward. But this is how you check Dratini. Sometimes there's Dragonair too, so you could get a Shalpha Dragonair here too. It has a pretty good chance to spawn alpha. I think this one is also a 20% chance to spawn alpha, if I'm not mistaken. If if I am, I'm sorry. I remember seeing it'd be like a 20% chance or something like that to be alpha. So. See, there's one. Oh, Hefty, I'm wrapping up. Hefty, thank you so much for the raid. But I am like ending here soon. Thank you so much though. Matthew, thanks for stopping on in. I hope you guys all had a good time watching Hefty. I don't even know. Did you get any shalphas last stream? I have no idea. I only popped in like twice. I was taking care of Archie. Mewtwo, thanks for stopping on in. John, thank you for popping on in. Hope you guys are all doing well. Heck yeah, give me that exclamation point, Hefty. Hashtag hi. Hi, Hefty. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it a ton. We're about to wrap up here soon. I just want to do some... It stopped raining. We were doing Goomy checks. We got a shiny Goomy. We did get a Shalpha Goomy this morning, too, which is pretty cool, but... we just got a regular shiny Goomy, and then it stopped raining, so... I was like, screw it, we'll just go check Dratini a couple times, so... Davi, what's going on? Joining the stream. Yeah, Shalpha Goomy's pretty sick. I was happy about that get. I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome. I love the Goomy line. At first, I don't think I liked it that much, but I think just like the sheer goofiness of it is like... Plus, it's like one of the only monotype dragons in the game. If you think about it. And I enjoy that. I think it's cool. It kind of reminds me of the dragons from Dragon Tales, too. I like Dragon Tales growing up as a kid, so... It fits that bill. And Pokemon in this game? There are Pokemon in this game. There's tons. One of these times, I think it's gonna shine. This is like one of my favorite active hunts in this game, honestly. Oh, we're stuck. See, another alpha. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't have been upset if Guja or water. I know, it like requires rain to evolve, so you would think it'd be water dragon. It's like one of the strongest typings in the game, isn't it? Just on YouTube. I understand the whole game people play when it comes to multi-streams. You gotta get your name out everywhere, I get that. But I always hate, like, dividing my chat up when I do that. There are some streamers I enjoy that are, like, smart about it. Like, I think some people multi-stream and then they disable their YouTube live chat and they say, I am live on Twitch. If you want to be in my chat, you have to come to Twitch, which is fair. 2 weaknesses and tons of resistances, yeah. It helps, water helps resist ice too, right? I've been loving the shorts. Every time I see one, I'm like, dang, I'll get another Shalpha, probably. Heck yeah, me too. I'm glad you like the shorts, yeah. I've been having a bunch of fun making the shorts, so I'm glad you enjoy them. The one I put out today, I like a lot. I like that one a ton. If you guys haven't seen the one I made today, please go watch that one, because that was fun to make. I've been learning more and more about using the editing software on my computer. I still edit a lot on my phone, but I use DaVinci Resolve to edit on my computer, and it's actually a lot of fun to learn and use. When does Tepig evolve? 16 or 18. It might be a later level, like Cyndaquil. Wasn't... Or no, Totodile. Totodile's like level 18, isn't it? Resisting water and fire stalkers, yeah. That is pretty wild. Level 17, pretty sure. Gotcha. Yeah, because for alligators 30. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Well, it's not 16. And then it's probably, yeah, 17 or 18. It's usually pretty close after. 18, oh, okay. Good to know. I can't remember when I evolved mine. I'm like, oh. I don't know. I know it was later. I don't think that Flabebe is shiny. I think it needs to be like a blue stem to be shiny, right? Oh my god. Stop. Get out of the way, dude. I don't think that Flabebe is shiny though. It doesn't respawn like the Dratini does doing this. If we get this, it probably will stay a Dratini until I can get like enough to get like Dragonite. Emily just sent me a text and it's just her going ah in all caps. She's probably having a really good time at work, having a really good time, and she's hating it. Yeah, she just texted me, I hate Saturday. I'm alright. Alright, well thank you so much for the raid, Hefty, but I do think we need to wrap up. I gotta get Archer ready to go, and where we're going is not far away from where we live, but I still gotta get him ready, make sure I got everything ready to go, so I think that is gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping in today. We did get Shiny Goomy. We got to show off a little bit of that Goomy method there that I learned from Carly and Razzie, so big thanks to them for showing me how that works. And yeah, cool. I hope you guys have a fantastic time. I don't know if I might see you again tonight. Depends on how I'm feeling. And then I might see you, I'll probably see you tomorrow. I probably will stream tomorrow at some point, so I hope you guys have a fantastic time. We can do another, you guys want to do another raid? We can do another redirect if you guys are bored. Thanks for 20 likes, by the way. Let's redirect over. I think Zed went live like a little bit ago. Let's go bother Zed real quick. Where's Zed at? There he is. Let's go bug Zed. Miles said yes. Love Miles. Oh man. Cloggy raid. Go show Zed some love. We're gonna go see Zed. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. If I don't see you again. And this is Clocky. Oh, big thanks to Emil, by the way, for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Emil. Yeah, and then thanks Hefty for the raid. So you guys are awesome. I hope you have a fantastic day. And once again, I'm logging out. I'm leaving.